Education! Education! Education!
You know, this must happen. We organized in coalition for 2 years to make the case for this. The president has the authority. The courts simply need to honor the letter of the law.
The Biden administration has no authority to transfer the debt to the taxpayers of this country.
The Biden administration's debt forgiveness plan has been a source of debate since it was first proposed, with about 53% of Americans in favor of the plan and 43% opposed, as of August 2022.
So much about the debt relief conversation is about fairness, and the states that are challenging this say, look, this is expensive, it's unfair, and it's illegal, and we're going to fight to block it.
So how did a plan to help students relieve debt that could benefit over 40 million Americans end up at the Supreme Court? President Biden campaigned on student loan forgiveness in 2020.
We're going to make sure you can wipe out your college debt as well.
And in August 2022, he finally put that plan into action, in some cases forgiving up to $20,000 of individuals' federal student loan debt. According to the White House, about 40 million Americans are eligible for relief. 26 million have already applied, and 16 million were approved before a federal appeals court blocked the program.
It's got a very big impact. Also has a big price tag. $430 billion over 30 years is a lot of money, $500 billion, and a lot of the debate is over that cost. The Biden student debt relief plan is being challenged by a group of 6 Republican-led states.
And one state is at the center of this lawsuit, claiming it could be impacted most.
Missouri is home to the nation's largest federal student loan servicer, known as MOHELA. If you've got student loans, you've probably heard of MOHELA. The state of Missouri argues that because MOHELA is in their state, if the administration wipes a lot of loans off the books at MOHELA, that in turn will hurt the state of Missouri. So there's a chain reaction that the state of Missouri is arguing will happen.
But the Biden administration says the state's claims are speculative. So the Supreme Court's job now is twofold. First, to determine if these Republican states would be harmed by this plan.
On the one hand, you would think that forgiving the debt of your citizens would help your state. It would be good for residents in your state. But these states are arguing that they actually lose out on tax revenue that they collect on student loan plans by these students. So there's a debate whether that's significant or not. That will be decided by the Supreme Court. If they are harmed and if the case can go forward, then there's the debate over whether this is legal at all.
President Biden invoked the HEROES Act, a 2003 law giving the Secretary of Education power to forgive federal student loans in a time of national emergency.
The Biden administration says this was a national emergency during COVID, that the law says they are able to protect people from being made worse off during a national emergency, and that they were doing just that by wiping the debts free. On the other hand, you have conservatives in particular saying this is an overreach. Congress has what's called the power of the purse in this country. Only they can decide how money is spent.
After hearing oral arguments, the Supreme Court will begin drafting a final opinion. It is expected to be released by the end of June.
This is a huge case. This case could set a new standard for when states can go to court to challenge something they don't like. But bigger picture, this is a case for families and those looking for some relief. So a lot of people looking at this case very, very closely as sort of the last best chance in the short term for some financial relief for those struggling with student loans.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.